What is up, my peeps? Welcome back to the Planet X cast here on Planet X. We are your hosts, of course, MrESPNozaX.
And your friendly neighborhood Ghostman here.
And today we're here to talk about a recent game that just had a closed beta. It is probably both of our most anticipated fighting game that's going to come out next year and everything. We're, of course, talking about Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Yes, man, oh man. So over the weekend, both of us, me, Ghostman, we got invited to the closed beta and everything like that. And we just kind of wanted to, I thought of a good idea. We could probably give our overall thoughts and everything like that and stuff. And yeah, I think those would be like a little cool video we could do and everything, talking about what our thoughts are gonna about this beta and everything like that and stuff.
Yeah. So this is a pretty big deal for I think you and me in terms
Mm-hmm.
of the legacy of Marvel's fighting game series,
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember when this first got announced, I was I think I was really shocked because when I was watching the state of play, I was thinking to myself like, okay, this is probably not going to be anything too big. I wasn't expecting any new Marvel fighting game, and then I see like Cap's logo and Iron Man's like thing, and they start fighting. I'm like, wait, what? What the hell is this? I I literally went from like 0 to 100 immediately. I was like, what the fuck is this? So my reaction was like, it was just completely out of nowhere because it literally came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting like a new Marvel fighting game like outside of Marvel versus Capcom, but we've kind of I mean, you and me have been through a whole journey together about like how bad that went downhill after Infinite.
Oh yeah, definitely. Freaking, I freaking love the Marvel's Capcom series. That's my baby right there, and everything like that. One of my favorite fighting game series of all time, and everything like that. Freaking love the X-Men versus Street Fighter. I love fucking Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter. I freaking love Marvel's Capcom 1. Freaking, I I fucking like really love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the vanilla was kind of like oof, like maybe they could have probably, done this a little better. But then Ultimate came out, I was like, oh, you know what? That's actually a way better game and everything like that. But so I was like, why did you even guys go with the fucking Street Fighter route? Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I will say, and I do tell people this, the gameplay is good. I will say, like, I do love the mechanics in that game and stuff. But man, just, presentation, your characters, how they look and everything like that. They don't look really good. I'm not a big fan of the music and stuff. The story mode was mediocre at best. Like, there's some fun moments in that freaking story mode, but it was just mediocre. I'm just like, ugh, yeah. But like after a while, Marvel's Capcom, I mean, Marvel and Capcom, they haven't really been doing anything after that. They had recently just like pretty much did a Marvel's Capcom collection. Many a lot of people thought, oh, maybe a new Marvel's Capcom game is gonna come out and everything. And when State of Play came out, and I'm just like, whoa, what is this? And then like, I was blown away. I was like, damn, dude, they really Marvel decided to just, partner up with like a whole nother studio and everything like that to make this game in like a sort of anime style type fighting game and everything. Because trust me, these characters, they speak Japanese and they look like they come from an anime. Freaking Iron Man looks like a Gundam mech. Captain
And
America rocking a jacket. Freaking like it is insane, dude. Like it looks so good. And after watching that trailer, like, okay, I am buying this day zero. Like I was so hyped and everything like that. And then when I found out that they're having a closed beta, I was like, okay, that's what's up. I was like, damn, I really hope I do get invited. And like whenever like they'll do the beta stuff and everything, I'm just like, damn, dude. Like lately, my track record has been kind of good. Like I have been accepted and everything. I did do the beta for Pokemon Go. I did do the closed beta for probably a few Call of Duties here and there. I did get the closed beta for Street Fighter 6. So I had a good track record when it came to getting invited. And I was all like, oh, fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it. I was surprised. I was like, damn, I really got invited to this game. But I only played like a little bit of the game because I was busy over the weekend and stuff. So yeah, but what were your thoughts getting invited?
I think when it's actually kind of funny because I'm backtracking a bit to like last month because if you didn't know, I mean probably our fans don't know. I went to Evo August 1st to the 3rd, and there they had like a playable demo of Marvel Tokon, and I was with some of my buddies I had just met at Evo, and we were in the line. I actually have like two of the pins, actually Marvel Tokon pins. I think it was two actually. I traded one away for a Guilty Gear pin, but I played the demo at Evo. Um, let me tell you, that was an experience. The lines were really fucking long.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dude, I was just trying to enjoy the event, but dude, it took me like every time I went to the Togon line, it was an hour. Luckily, it was an hour because I heard for some people it took them like almost like the maximum was like 2 fucking hours to play that shit. Everybody, like, if there was any booth there that was so fucking big, it was Tokon. Everybody was trying to play that shit, dude. I literally just remember I saw everybody just trying to like get into playing the game and everything, like enjoying it. Like I played it, dude. They had to do a 10-minute play session for it because the lines were getting that bad. Because they did a 15-minute one, but since the lines were getting way worse, they had to do a 10-minute. I'm telling you, with how big the venue was, it was a giant circle around the booth. It was fucking insane, dude. Holy shit. I had never seen a big line as that, like that shitty of like how big of that line is. It was actually insane.
Hmm.
So when I first played the game, I thought it was interesting. I'm gonna give my thoughts a little bit more when we get into the gameplay details, but I definitely thought it was interesting when I played it for the first time. I didn't really get much hands on with it because you only get like 10 minutes. So like we only played like about two matches in total because the first matches take a while. So like once the 10-minute time period ends, no matter if the match is done or not, you gotta get off. They were like, you gotta get off the system right now. And then they just give you a pin and then you were on your way. But I enjoyed my time when I was at Evo, but now going to the whole beta invite thing, I remember when I was at Evo they announced that there was a beta, and I signed up immediately for the PlayStation thing. So if you guys don't know how the beta program is, I've been in multiple betas before. I even was in the 2XKO beta. The play test, actually, they're about to have a closed beta here in a few days, but I've been in multiple betas before, and the way that they did this one was very different than what they usually do.
Oh yeah.
It's based on like a count that they put you into a beta. So it's not like a code. They have to give it to your PlayStation account and you confirm it with them with that. So I was able to download it pretty well, but it was kind of funny how it happened. Everybody was getting their codes, but a lot of people who were hoping to get in did not get in at all. I'm not kidding with you guys. Like there was a shit ton of people who registered. A lucky few got the fuck in. I kid you not. Like me and ESP are even lucky to even get invites. I'm even surprised I even got
Yeah,
an
dude.
invite.
Yeah, dude, I got surprised. Like literally when you sent that photo of the screenshot of your email, of the email and everything like that, I was like, wait, what? You got in? So I immediately checked my email. It wasn't there. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn, did I not get invited? Like, dude, like, damn, dude, I fucking took the first L ever freaking getting invitations for the betas and everything. And then, like, literally, I didn't get an email until, like, literally later that night. Literally, we're saying, like, when we were, recording a surprise project that we're going to feature here on Planet X, but I can't say anything yet.
Yeah,
But, yeah, dude, like, I was like, oh, I did get invited and everything. And what's even crazy is that the short time you are allowed to play. Like literally, like, it would have been cool if they sent out emails literally on Friday. Like, hey, you got invited over for the weekend and everything like that and stuff. But what's really crazy is that I don't know if you've done it too, if you had it too, but like around probably like 2 p.m. Pacific time, that's when they kind of closed the servers and then brought it back up like an hour later. I don't know if you had that problem.
that's Oh, we are we are getting into an interesting story with my experience with
Oh
this.
boy.
So if you guys don't know, I'm actually about to make a video about the whole Tokon experience on my channel, Ghostman RX. So there's gonna be a video about posted in probably in the next like 5 days or 7 days after this recording. But I literally remember when I was going to, we did a surprise project, obviously, so I wasn't able to play the beta earlier. But how I thought they were gonna do it, I got invited Saturday at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning when I was checking my email. I was literally checking my email every single time to see if I got into the Tokon beta. Cause dude, obviously it's my most anticipated fighting game like in a very long time. I'm literally gonna check like thin and nail for that email. And when I was looking through my email just on accident, because I thought I wasn't gonna get in, I saw it. I'm like, holy shit, I got fucking in. I literally could not believe it. I literally could not believe it. It was a Saturday too. It was already a day after
Yeah.
because I was already making streaming plans to record like Tokon footage for my channel. And the fact that they didn't invite me the first day, I was like, okay, I'm probably not getting in. This is such a shit show. Like in terms of everybody getting, it's just such a shit show. But then when I got in, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can actually play this game. I was super excited. Next day, I remember I was working and I'm like, okay, it's probably going to be like a lot of time to play the Tokon beta. Because usually when I did betas in the past, how betas usually work is they have a schedule of like, okay, it's Friday to Sunday. You can play any time during that time period. Like that's usually how betas go, right?
Mhm.
Holy shit, was I wrong about this one? And this is on my live stream, by the way, if any of you are interested. I booted up the game, right? I took a shower. It was like 3 in the morning. I was just like, I just got done doing this mystery project with the boys. And after the mystery project was done, we had I went on, I got everything set up. I literally took a shower just to be nice and clean so I could just start streaming. I got everything done. My friend did a thumbnail that we were for the Tokon thing and I went live, right? I was super excited. I was just savoring the moment that I was about to get into Tokon. And literally, as I press X, I literally saw a message saying the beta cannot be played at this time. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, wait, hold up. Why is the servers not up right now? I was so shocked, dude. And I had realized at that point, fuck, it is a specific time period. I did not look up anything about that, by the way, on their Twitter or
Mhm.
anything. I literally assumed it was like an ongoing through the weekend test. But I then found out on Twitter it was a specific time period. I was like, you gotta be fucking joking. What the hell? So I missed 3 of the sessions, right? There was one more session. I was like, okay, I can make the last session. I saw that it was a 3 to 9 o'clock beta. I work on weekends. I'm like, you got to be fucking joking with me. I'm going to miss the beta because of work. I literally said fuck work. I was saying fuck work so badly because of that shit, dude. I went from super high to happy to like completely fucking disappointed in 20 minutes. And I went live, right? I didn't want to look embarrassed like in front of all of the people who literally saw me like promote this shit. So I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna play Marvel Rivals just to pass time because I'm not gonna let that shit slide. I was so disappointed to the point where I wanted to end the stream so badly, dude. I could not even handle how much disappointment I was. I was not in the mood, dude. So I played one game. I got the fuck off. I was literally about to raid someone. And then on the left hand corner, I saw Leffen and I saw Marvel Tokon. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Is he actually playing the beta or is this a playback recording? He started playing the game. I was like, holy shit, I might actually be saved. I boot up the game. I literally saw player tag. I was like, holy shit, I can fucking play this game. Holy shit. I went back to ecstatic again, and my mood literally like went from being happy. So I had misread the time. I thought it was gonna be PM, but it was actually AM. It was AM that it was going on. They didn't really clarify that much in terms. It was they did it in military time, so they did it really fucking badly. So like I assumed it was PM, but I got in. I was super fucking excited, and dude, I literally said fuck work. I don't even care if I'm gonna be tired as shit. I'm gonna play a shit ton of Tokon, and damn, that was probably the that session was fucking interesting. But yeah, no, that's what happened to me. I played really late. You probably played at a different time, but I played during the AM sessions, dude. Holy shit. I was up until 7 in the fucking morning.
Like I think after when we did our mystery project, like after that, when we all left the call, I pretty much immediately booted it up. Like I was able to play a bit of it and everything, and then all of a sudden, like around 2 a.m. Pacific time, literally like it shut down the server. I was like, oh shit, did it end already? Like what the hell? I thought it was supposed to end like 8 in the morning or something like that and stuff. And then like I looked on Twitch and then I saw freaking what was his name again? Fuck. Uh um, it's freaking Maximilian's friend, one of
Mm.
Maximilian's friends.
Oh, Steve or
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, it was Steve. I was trying to remember his name. Freaking, I thought for some reason his name was Sam, but it's Steve.
no, Steve
So yeah,
Kenny and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Steve. So yeah, I saw Steve, and he like, yeah, I guess everyone was at it and everything like that. And then like I saw one of the comments on his chat like saying like, oh, it's like an hour, like I guess, like little inter like it's gonna be out for like an hour. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll just wait and everything like that. I was like I was falling asleep. So I was like, all right, just let me I guess I'll go to sleep and everything and like just wake up super early to play the rest and everything. Cause I did get a few matches the first time, probably like two. So and like the freaking tutorial was freaking long, dude.
It was like 30 minutes pretty much for
Yeah,
me.
dude. Yeah. Like it was long. And I'm like, all right, freaking, we'll show you how to do this. And like, all right, let's recap. I'm like, no, I don't need a recap. I want to play some games. But yeah, so and then like, yeah, like I woke up, like I played a couple and everything like that. Up until like it was 8 a.m. and that's when they shut down the servers. And this was my problem too. Like, if you have a beta, at least do it for over the weekend, like just shut it down like on Monday and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I was really surprised how freaking short compared to like me getting invited to the beta and then freaking having to freaking like just like if I taste like if I saw like my brother drink something really good. I'm like, ooh, let me get a sip and everything. Let me waterfall it. And that's all I got. Like I just got a taste of it and everything. Like I just barely got a taste. But still overall I had fun. I had fun in my experience for the short time that I had and everything. So yeah. But I guess after that, I guess we'll just go ahead and jump onto gameplay discussion. And
I think
I'll go ahead and start with you.
I think for me, okay, I'll finish the story that I was talking about with my experience. So I got 3 hours of gameplay recorded for Tokon in my entire live stream. So I think right when I saw Leffen streaming it, I think it just had started. So it was the last beta, and I said, you know what? I got work at like 1 o'clock. I literally said, I was like, I don't even care if I'm tired. I just want to play this shit. I just did not care, dude. So I played 3 hours. I enjoyed my experience with it. I thought it was really fun. Holy shit. Let me tell you, when I woke up for work, I felt like shit, dude. Oh my gosh. Today has been fucking terrible. 4 hours of sleep to play a beta. I thought it was worth it, but dude, holy shit. I literally, by the way, I have an actual photo of me at Walmart right when I was really fucking tired, by the way. I took a selfie of literally when I was on 4 hours of sleep. That shit was not fun. I had to drink a Red Bull and everything. Like, it was so bad,
Oof.
guys. I'm telling you, this is what happens when you have a full time job, people. You literally will make time for something that you like if you don't have anything else going on, obviously. But like for me, as someone who does streaming and like content creation on top of a full time job, that shit is a fucking commitment. Let me tell you guys. because there is times where you have to stay up really fucking late to do the shit that you want to do, and that's just how it is. But I still I didn't regret it. I love the fact that I played Tokon. I was just so excited, dude. Like when you're excited for something, you're gonna do anything you can to do it. Like trust me, guys. It's just this is how it feels to play Marvel in general. Like Tokon is such a big deal for me. But yeah, the gameplay, man. Okay, this is when I can go to my Evo talk. When I played Marvel Tokon at Evo, there was one thing that was always bugging me about the gameplay. It was the tag system. So let me tell you about the gameplay, and I feel like me and ESP definitely noticed about this. Let me tell you guys, I've played Arc System games, I played Blaze Blue, I played Guilty Gear, I played a crap ton of Guilty Gear, so like I know how the Arc Systems infrastructure is with their games. But I am so used to Marvel versus Capcom when I think of Marvel that when I played this game, it does have similarities to Marvel in some ways, but let me tell you, the tag system is completely different from Marvel versus Capcom 3. I think it's more similar to Marvel versus Capcom Infinite, but it's like it's more different than that. I feel it's similar, but it's just like its own spin on things and the way that they do it. So the tagging to me felt a little clunky at Evo. I maybe I when I realized it, I didn't really get a full grasp of it. When I played it in the beta though, I felt like I had a better understanding of how it works. I still feel like you trying to tag your character feels a little bit, it doesn't feel as clicky. It feels like you really have to hold that button to like tag someone in. I don't know if you felt
I
that way with the
felt
tagging.
I felt it was a bit, yeah. I felt that it did feel clunky in my end and everything like that. Probably because I was so used to Marvel's Capcom and everything. And yeah, I was all like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's how you tag. I've never played Guilty Gear. I never played any. I mean, probably did play. What other game did Arc made?
They
Um.
made Blaze Blue. I mean, they obviously made Persona 4 technically.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Cross
Yeah.
Tag
So
Battle. You played Cross Tag Battle for a month because the Persona characters were in there.
yeah, I did play Blaze Blue. I remember I bought the game because it was on sale. I did play Persona 4 Arena and everything. So never mind. And stuff.
You
But
have
see,
some experience with it.
but see, that's the thing though. Like, I felt, uh, like I I think with Blaze Blue was a bit different compared to this game.
It's a lot. I think to me, at Evo, it felt a bit. It felt fast, but it felt slower than Marvel vs. Capcom. When I played it again, I felt like okay, the gameplay is like not really fast, but it's not slow. It's like in the middle. I
Yeah.
feel like the game. I feel like the game has a really good pace. Like I feel like it does go fast, but oh man, we got to talk about these mechanics because I feel like when you play this game, even with the tutorial, there is a lot of shit you got to learn. Like
Oh yeah.
this is completely different from Marvel vs. Capcom. It's like if you've played one Marvel vs. Capcom games, there's specific things in the series that it does differently, but you kind of have a feel for how the combo system works. Marvel vs. Capcom's never really like devolved itself from its main structure as a gameplay. Marvel Tokon feels completely fucking different from that whole structure because the big appeal of Marvel Tokon and even the developers have said is they want to make a game that can cater to people that just want to do 1v1s. It's really weird because Marvel versus Capcom players, we are so used to tagging in people using assists, like they're just going straight in like 3v3. But if someone hits your other partner, you're dead. In this game, you can just play one character. And the thing is, at the beginning, you do not have access to every character. You need to like wall splat characters, like in Guilty Gear, where you can wall splat someone and just like starts neutral again. In this game, it starts neutral, but then you gain your character if you like send them off the screen, which I think is very interesting. By the way, if you don't do that at all, you'll eventually get all your characters by the end of the rounds.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I felt like that was a very interesting. I think I'm probably more used to it since I've played like a shit ton of Guilty Gear. And I don't know if
Oh,
that
so that
probably feels different to you though, because
oh,
I'm used to it.
so that feature was in Guilty Gear. Like you have your available characters later on in rounds, pretty much.
Oh, no. Guilty Gear is only a 1v1 fighter though. The thing is with Guilty Gear,
Oh,
the wall splat mechanic was used more so to cause more damage or to either use a super. It's like an open, right? And the way and wall splats are supposed to restart neutral. It's like you're
hmm,
basically restarting neutral. It's like you're playing a game of chess. You're restarting your turn basically.
yeah,
So basically, that's going on with Tokon, but the added benefit is you're gonna get your second or third or fourth character for your
yeah,
assists or to tag them in. That's pretty much the point of it.
yeah.
So it's like the game trickles you in to getting your whole roster.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. I was like, I thought that was like interesting feature. I was all like, you know what, that's actually pretty cool. Like, something new and everything. Like again, like I've never played any other arc games and everything like that, so I wouldn't know if it's like in other games or anything like the tag battles and stuff. But I mean, I thought that was like, I mean, it was actually pretty cool. I actually do like that and stuff. And the fact that it was like 4v4 is like, okay, it's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like maybe they could have probably they could have probably, done it a different way with coming with like, tagging in another character and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I know what you mean. Cause like the
Yeah.
way that they do it in this game, I'm not fucking used to it.
Yeah.
Also, there's another thing I need to talk about is the controls for fucking inputs. Oh man,
Yeah. Yeah, that one I
I
got
have a lot
confused.
I have a lot to say about that. But going on to the character tagging, I think it's just you have to. So how you tag in this game, guys, is you have to hold a specific direction. You click X and you tag to that specific character. They tag in. You have after they're done with their move, you have to hold X to tag them in. Fuck, it feels clunky as shit. It feels.
Mhm.
I think the way it's done is like I have to press the tag button and then I have to hold this button. Why can't I have it to where I just tap the button once and then they're in? I feel like that would be way snappier and it wouldn't feel like a hassle. The fact that I have to hold it feels super unintuitive to me. I don't like it. I don't know how people are reacting to that, but to me it doesn't feel fluent. Maybe that's just my Marvel versus Capcom like history, but like it I feel like it's something that could definitely tighten up before release or at least give us an option to change it if you're going to keep it that way. I think that's my biggest problem with it.
Yeah. No,
If
I
they do,
felt I feel you. I was kind of the same. I'm like, why they make it like this? And stuff.
I feel like that's my biggest like gripe of it is I think that's what like my problem with it is just it doesn't feel snappy. It feels like it's a kind of a hassle.
Yeah.
Like it takes away from the gameplay to me. But everything else, I actually don't. I think a lot of people were really like boggled by this, but the fact that all four characters share one health bar is kind of a crazy fucking notion now for Marvel versus Capcom players. Because if you tag in a character, they have their own health bar. It's obviously always been a thing. In this game, you share one health bar with all your characters. One giant fucking health bar. Also, if you do tag in your characters and they do get hit, they actually do take damage to the health bar. Actually, it is the
Hmm.
same like Marvel versus Capcom. It's not
Yeah.
as prevalent though, but it is still there, I will say. But yeah, you just share one health bar, which I think honestly, I'm okay with it. I literally don't mind it because I feel like how the game is structured, it works for it. And also I feel like matches are gonna go on a shit ton faster. And not that Marvel versus Capcom 3 wasn't fucking fast. Like Virgil level threes and shit, Zero May Cry, fucking Wesker combos. Like, look, Marvel versus Capcom 3 is a fucking insane game, okay? But like the way that Tokon does it, you can definitely tell that it's catered to a one health bar system. I feel like if you give a health bar to all four characters, that shit would take way too fucking long.
Hmm.
It would take way too long, guys. Like, look, if I know, like, we had 2v2 and then 3v3. If we're going 4v4, yeah, no, that shit's not gonna slide.
Yeah.
But I feel like to me, I feel like for that, I think that's a few issues I have with it. The other big issue we need to talk about is simple controls. Fuck, man. I don't know how I feel about, like, I don't mind auto combos. I'm used to it because of Dragon Ball Fighters, but I really don't like that Arc Systems or like any other fighting games. I know why they're trying to do this. They're trying to simplify to a casual audience who doesn't really know how to do motion inputs. But as someone who's really just used to doing like inputs, I really don't like that. I really don't like it in this game. It is very fucking, it is a very big problem, I feel. I don't know how you
Mhm.
feel about it, but there is like specific combinations of how you can do supers. You can do supers like really easily and shit. But I felt like when I was trying to do the actual motion inputs, it felt like it was canceling to the simple input. Like it feels like I felt like a miss input because of the simple controls. I don't know. It's just like it felt fucking weird.
So for me, when the whole tutorial just pretty much like explained like certain things and everything like that, and knowing myself, I'm like, I am not gonna fucking remember all this. And I was right. I fucking totally forgot what they showed me in the tutorial and everything like that. And I was like, is there like somewhere where you could just, or I could just like train and everything like that? And there wasn't. I'm just like, okay, I mean, shit. I'm like, all right, I guess, and stuff. It's a lot to remember. It was a lot to remember from that tutorial and everything like that. Like I understand, them like, hey, like, here's the stuff, and then let's recap real quick. Like, what do you got to do here and everything. Like I do understand that, but I'm just like I know myself all too well. I'm literally not gonna remember all that and everything. It's very hard for me to remember things and everything like that. That's when my wife tells me like, "Hey, can you run to the store or run to Starbucks to get me this and everything like that?" I just tell her just text me the list and I'll, because I know myself. She tells me it, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna remember it by heart. Just like just text it to me or something. So yeah, that's one of my problems and everything and stuff. And yeah, like I was having a really hard time, but I was like, you know what? I won some matches, which is really good, Like definitely it was a different experience and everything. I there were times where I'm just like, fuck, I'm like, it's not Marvel's Capcom. Like it's not I can't fucking do Hadouken motions in here and stuff like that. Like I was all like, okay, I guess I just gotta rely on auto combos and everything like that. And that's something I usually don't do and everything like that. I feel like, auto combos is like it's good for casual people and stuff, but for me it's like, nah, I gotta have my combo buttons and everything like that and stuff. Cause it throws me off. Like it really throws me off and everything. Which I mean, like I'm not fully experienced with any Arc System fighting games and everything like that, besides Blaze Blue and Persona 4 Arena. But yeah, I just feel like maybe they could have probably added like a training mode for freaking the beta and everything like that. So that way, you could just experiment and everything and stuff. I do believe in Dragon Ball Z Fighters that beta definitely had a thing where you
I
could,
think it did, yeah.
yeah, so
If I
so it's
remember
we
correctly, I
yeah.
think some of the other betas did. I think Street Fighter 6 and Tekken, yeah, they fucking had betas. Or they had the training modes. It's really weird. Arc System has this problem where every time they do betas, they don't do a training mode at all. And I feel like I've heard from some developers the reason why they don't have training modes in betas is because they don't want people to like have a bit of a disadvantage when fighting each other in betas, from what I've heard, which is really fucking weird. But I can see where they're coming from with that because they feel like, oh, they want everybody to be like same level or like whatever for a beta or like something. I don't know. I just feel like it's really weird.
Mhm.
But I guess that is where I still need to get down with the system. Like I really was enjoying my time with the game. Like there was times where when I was trying to do level threes and shit, it was really fucking weird to
Oh
do
yeah.
specific supers
You
because it was
gotta
the
press
mhm.
was it triangle, circle, and like R2 at the same time, I believe.
Here's the thing though, you can do it for manual inputs, but the thing is the simple inputs just take over. They literally mash with the um the motion inputs. That's the problem. It's too like baked in to where they're both interjecting with each other. So one is going to like there's times where I'm like, okay, I want to do DP. I do fucking super instead because I do a motion input and it registers it as a simple input. It's really, really fucking weird. And I'm like, I don't know if it's I have to get used to the game more. But the problem I have is the fact that I wish there was an option to where you could get rid of simple inputs and just do motion inputs only. So when you
Mm-hmm.
do those simple inputs, it doesn't activate the moves. You know, I wish they had an option for that, and and I fucking swear they don't do this for like any games like that, like a Street Fighter with modern control. Actually, no, that is separate technically. Arc Systems doesn't do that though, or they did not do that with DBFZ. They did not do that with auto combos.
Hmm.
But I felt like it was really weird to do supers in specific ways. Also, we
Mm-hmm.
got to talk about the super meter because it was really fucking confusing. 150, right? How
Yeah.
much do like EX moves to? Oh my gosh, dude, EXs were so fucking confusing in this beta.
Yeah. It was like compared to like other fighting games, and mind you, we're not bagging on just a game based on its beta. Trust me, I had fun. I don't know if Ghostman had
I had
fun. Did
fun.
you
No,
have fun?
I had
Yeah,
fun. Oh,
he
of
had
course I
fun.
had fun. Of
He
course.
had fun. I had fun. We had fun with this game. But we're just gonna go bait. We're just basing off of just like like freaking just the whole beta experience and everything. Because I felt like it could have been done a little bit better. But anyway, yeah. So compared to like other fighting games with the super meters and everything like that and stuff, with Street Fighter, there's like a certain like level, especially Marvel's Capcom. Like if I'm gonna compare it, Marvel's Capcom, freaking they have the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters and everything to do the
Maximum.
to do the the hyper combos and everything like that. You could still do a hyper combo even at level 1 and everything. The fact that you had to at the meter for Tokon had to be all the way just to do a super. I'm just like, yeah, like okay. I mean, I don't know. I was like, okay, I kind of could see it, but I'm just like, oh well, I guess.
I think it was up to 50 where you could do a super.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I think the problem is like it's really hard. Like it's really backwards. It's really complicated with the simple inputs for supers. That's the problem. Because the way they do it is like they do it a specific direction and then you press like triangle R1 and then for like level 3 you have to do L2. I think like a big super is like 100 meter. So you're taking 100 meter instead of 50.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think the way that supers were implemented I just feel like I need to get used to it a bit more, but I feel like they can make it a bit better. That's just my biggest problem with that.
Mm.
And also, I tried doing this. I swear I could not hit this shit, even though the tutorial told me. Tagging in another person to do a super. Fuck, that shit was
Oh,
hard for me
yeah.
to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like, cause for me, like, when the tutorial happened, I was like, okay, I kind of got a gist of it. But for some odd reason, like, I totally forgot. I'm just like, oh, how the fuck you do this again?
they teach you so much shit and then you forget it. Like, I have the same issue as you. I get fed like a ton of information. I forget about it. I'm like, should I really go back? I did not care. I just wanted to keep fucking playing. I did not care at all. I just like this is a beta. I just want to have fun with it. I really don't mind. You know what's crazy? They don't have an option in the options menu to tell you what you're supposed to do to combo into another super. It's not in the menu at all. I'm like, what the fuck? It's in the tutorial. How's it on the command list? Like, it literally
Oh,
did not make
yeah.
any sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there is a command list. Tell you like the certain moves and everything, but there's no like, in terms of like, the controls, like certain actions pretty much.
I guess it's just I need to play the game more to really see it like that. I will say
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be the last beta we get. I think there's
Oh,
going to be an
definitely not.
I think the next one's going to be an open beta. I think there's going to be an open beta for everybody to join at some point and I if I had to predict a release date for this game, I don't think this game's releasing until next summer. I actually want to
Oh, no,
say
yeah.
that this is probably going to be a summer game.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean,
But ugh,
overall, characters look good. Like, I do love the gameplay and everything like that, like and stuff. It just in terms of beta, they kind of could have probably done it a bit different. Like at least apply. Don't freaking have like a 30-minute like tutorial and everything like that and stuff. And they should have made the whole thing longer. Like they should have at least like, oh, beta is gonna end on Monday at this time rather than just like, oh, Sunday, freaking at this like Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time and everything like that. Like I'm just like that's just a very short period of
Never do
time.
the never do the specific time bullshit, please. No, I literally that's gonna fuck with a bunch of people. The problem I have with it is the fact that you need to do it all weekend. Why in the fuck are you literally trying to do specific time periods? Just do it all the entire weekend. That honestly fucks with me because I literally thought like, oh shit, I can't play the beta because of this. Because I mean, people got jobs and stuff. So for some people it works, but for some others it just doesn't. It's just like I feel like I hope when the open beta comes out, they don't do the same thing they did here. I hope it's a like, oh, if you play it this weekend, then it's gonna go on until Monday. You have all
Yeah.
this time to do it. That's what I'm hoping they do because please never do this shit again. It was a shit show. Also, if you're doing another closed beta for any other shit PlayStation, please fucking do it before the start of the weekend if you're gonna
Mm.
do specific people because damn, not a lot of people got into this shit, and there was people who got it like fucking 2 hours. No, I actually heard a story about this. Someone got their code literally after the beta was fucking over. Fucking
Are you
insane.
kidding me?
No, I'm not joking with you. They got their beta code for
Damn.
PlayStation after the beta was over.
Oh my God.
I literally
Oh,
could not
that's
believe like
so
they
stupid.
fucked up so bad on this shit. Like no, like let me tell you guys, there's a lot of complaints on like people not getting into the Tokon beta. Like, trust me, if you did not get in, don't feel bad. The fact that me and ESP even got in, we are fucking lucky, dude.
But the
We
fact
are
is,
lucky.
they invited us literally all like literally last minute. From the time
The
when we
second
did.
day, yeah.
Yeah, like literally, like if they could have invited us like on Friday, I'm like, cool, gives me time to play some games and everything
Yeah.
like that. Like, freaking Friday and then freaking Saturday and everything. Like literally right after, I did what I had when I spent time with my family, and then after we did the secret project recording and everything like that. But no, literally like last minute, like as soon as I freaking got back home, I got invited and everything like that. I'm just like, oh shit, but I got to do this thing with the guys and everything and stuff. But it's
Yeah,
like,
that didn't oh, that is true. That messed because we already made plans and we both got oh my gosh, we did give the short end of the stick technically.
yeah,
Cause like Iris was talking to you about like, well, this is one of my most anticipated games. I gotta do content for it and stream it, and I gotta do content. And then like this comes out of nowhere. Like I think that's what did piss me off is the fact that, well, shit, now I got to do the stream that I was going to do because now this is going to take priority. It's like last minute fucking emergency. I think that's what is crazy about it because, like, look, everybody knows that feeling as a gamer. When you have shit that when you have a game that is out immediately, like it's for instances, you're going to play that shit. You are going to fucking play that shit. Like, you're going to make time for it. It's just I really wish they did not do it this specific weekend because damn, dude,
this specific
I
time, this specific,
I had to
freaking
scramble to do this shit. Scramble, like what the fuck?
like freaking like, oh, we're gonna shut down the servers, but we're gonna be back up in an hour and everything. I'm over here falling asleep, and I'm just like, dude, like fuck. It's just like I wake up early just to freaking play some more games, just to freaking get my video out there. But it's like, dude, it's like, yeah, they definitely messed up. I haven't seen any of the complaints on Twitter or any other like website or social media. I'll definitely will check it out, but it's like, man, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It's just like they got to do better next time for sure. But I think in terms of the game itself, I will say I had a fucking
Oh
amazing time
yeah, I
every
had
time.
fun
Every
time. I
oh
had
my
fun.
gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. This is some people literally were I will say not everybody's been too positive about the game. There's been some people who are like, this is not my shtick. I don't like this shit. They're like sleeper and it's whatever. Me and ESP, let me tell you, we are fucking excited as shit. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, dude. I went from like, oh yeah, I'm getting this shit day one to I'm buying this shit day fucking zero. Literally, when I played this beta, dude, oh my gosh, we gotta talk about the presentation. This game, I love anime and I fucking love arc systems and I love fighting games. So and I love Marvel. When you put that shit all together, damn, you just fucking made a game that just caters to me. And it's also Marvel versus Capcom, like some inspirations. Like, dude, you got me. You literally got me. It's like, fuck. Like, the characters and everything, like, dude, oh my gosh, man. I when I played it, when I felt it in my hands, dude, I literally just wanted to keep going. I was gonna play for the last 2 hours, but it was getting so late. I'm like, maybe I should get a little bit of sleep for work. And also, my sister was calling me at like 8 in the morning, telling me to shut the fuck up. So, yeah, I trust me. If you guys look at my footage, you'll just see I have a smile on my face the entire time. I did not want to. I just did not want to put it down, dude. This game, I'm so fucking excited. I'm posting a shit ton of content for this game. Also, I will be competing in this game for Evo next year for fucking sure.
Nice.
But yeah, the gameplay solid. Like, I would literally give it a 9 out of 10. First impressions. It's
First
really fucking fun.
first impressions for me, like definitely like the characters. Let's talk the characters that they have in this beta,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
we got to talk about
yeah.
that.
So they got they got Captain America, Doctor Doom, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Storm, freaking Star Lord, and I think I'm missing one more.
No, Captain America. Did you already say Captain America or
yeah, I said Captain
Iron Man?
America,
Right?
Iron Man as well. So, let's go back. Captain America, Iron
Iron
Man,
Man, Miss
Star
Marvel,
Lord, Miss
Doctor
Marvel,
Doom.
Doctor Doom, and Storm.
Yeah, pretty solid roster, honestly.
Yeah, but it's
So,
funny though. It's funny, but for the cover, they freaking include Ghost Rider
and
and the
Spider
freaking
Man.
Spider Man, but they're not in the beta. I'm just like,
They weren't in the beta at Evo either, so like, don't be
ye-
disappointed
oh
that they
okay. I
weren't
was
in
gonna
there.
say,
So
oh okay. I was gonna say,
it's pretty much the same build they had at Evo, but just with like the lobby system and stuff like that. It's just the same build. But I will admit, as someone who, me and you, we're pretty big Spider-Man fans. I mean, he's probably our number one go-to. So
mm-hmm.
I think it was really weird not having Spider-Man in this bit. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be fucking honest with every single one of you. How the fuck is Spider-Man not in this beta? I'm
Oh
being
yeah,
like serious with you guys. He is the most popular Marvel character by all time standards, and they didn't put him in. I'm like really confused because the roster's not that big right now. I feel
mm-mm.
like it's really weird to why omit Spider-Man and Jose Reyes Ghost Rider. I have to call him Jose Reyes because it's not original Ghost Rider. Jose Reyes is a completely fucking different Ghost Rider. And if you read the comics, you would fucking know that shit. You comic plebs. I'm just joking, but still. The It's really weird having those two excluded, I feel. I feel like it's really fucking weird. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe
maybe
they
just
wanted other characters to shine, but I don't know.
maybe they just didn't have, they haven't yet like fully developed them. Maybe that's probably why.
That could be
So
why, yeah.
yeah, so they just pretty much got the ones that are like, okay, we already finished with these, so this will be in the beta pretty much. So yeah, and stuff. I will say one of the characters that really surprised me and everything like that was definitely
Oh.
Doctor Doom. Like, dude, Doctor Doom was so fun. When it came to Mars Capcom, I'm not good with Doctor Doom. I
Foot
tried him out.
dive.
I tried him in this one. Like, man, he was actually really fun in this game. I really do like him.
If we're talking about surprised characters I had a lot of fun with, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Captain America and Iron Man were easily like characters I liked.
Oh yeah.
Storm is really fun, by the way. Holy shit! But I liked Storm in Marvel vs. Capcom anyway, so like I kind of expected to like her. She does feel a little bit different, but I still like playing her. I
Hmm.
think I'm not gonna lie. Who surprised me the most? I liked playing every single character in the game, but Star Lord, Miss Marvel, and Doctor Doom were definitely the three. Like, holy shit, they're actually really fun. But Star Lord immediately fucking surprised the shit out of me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Star Lord is so fucking fun in this game. I literally went from like playing Captain America to like just having fucking Star Lord as my point character because he was that fun.
Yeah. He was
It's
really fun.
crazy. And Miss Marvel, I look, I'm not really look, no disrespect to Miss Marvel. I like her, but I feel like this is gonna be kind of a hot take. Some like portrayal. I can't say that shit. Some
Betrayal.
por- portrayals of her, I'm not really the biggest fan of. I read the original Miss Marvel comic, and I fucking love that comic. By the way, really good comic. If you haven't read the original Miss Marvel comic, I do not like how they portray her in the Marvel's Avengers game. That I don't like it at that much. I'm not really the biggest fan of her in the MCU. I still got to watch her show, so bear with me on that. So I don't really know much, but I will say I fucking love her in this game. Holy shit, she is fun. She is so fun in this game. I played her more. She was like one of the least characters I was looking forward to playing. When I played her, I was like, damn, she's actually really fucking fun. So I actually like her a lot more than I used to.
Hmm.
I was like, holy shit, I actually like Miss Marvel. She's actually really fun. I I will say I like Doctor Doom. But I will say I feel like I didn't get enough hands-on time with him, but I did play him. He is really fun. I feel like
Yeah.
he's the hardest fucking character for me to play though. I'm not even fucking joking with y'all. I feel like he's actually a lot harder to get a grasp of compared to the other characters. Cause I'm like, oh shit, Dr. Doom feels different. He has a fucking portal that goes behind you. His super's really cool, by the way. And he feels a little heavy, I feel. I don't know if that's you, but like he feels like heavy.
I can see where you're going with, but I'm like, nah, he didn't really seem heavy for me.
I feel maybe the weight of his moves, how he hits people does, or like that's probably like how he is.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like I feel like or maybe it's the controls. I don't think it's Doom itself. I think it's probably the controls I'm still trying to get used to with Doom. But I feel like sometimes when I was doing like specific moves, it felt really fucking weird. But
Hmm.
Doom was still fun to play. I will say. I will say out of everybody in the roster, everybody was really fun. Like everybody was really fucking fun to play. But I will say Star Lord and Miss Marvel was definitely one of the most unexpected picks of like who I would like a lot.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. Freaking Star Lord. I don't know if you ever noticed, but Star Lord kind of looks like he got the same moveset as Dante from Devil May Cry.
I think that was an inspiration, honestly. I think that definitely
Yeah.
is an inspiration because Star Lord has never been in a Marvel vs. Capcom game, so they don't have. So like, I've noticed with a lot of the characters' movesets in this game, they're either Marvel original characters or they're just straight up like taken from Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm not even joking with you guys. If you notice some shit with this game, there's a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom inspiration
Hmm.
that you could tell like people at Arc System Works, they are big fans of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. I could fucking tell. I could just tell. I'm like, holy shit, they know what they're doing. Like they wanted it, they know the legacy of it, but they want to do it's like they acknowledge it and they want to respect it, but they also want to do their own thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna bring up one more gripe. I think tag moves for specific characters feel really weird because you know that each move, depending on which position your character is, it's a different move. It's a
Yeah.
different fucking move. Like the placement of it, I think that's really, really fucking weird because now you're gonna have to memorize on what position your character has to be for a specific move, and moves are gonna link into combos. So to me, I'm just surprised. I wish they had a toggle where you could just pick the move out of the four moves, the three moves, which assist you want to do, like Marvel versus Capcom. I feel like doing it in a specific like position is just really, really weird. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I did. I was like, this is really like off to me.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was all like, because when I was like selecting my characters, I was like, what are these icons and everything like that? I guess the way they set it up, I guess certain positions, you have like the certain order of your characters have different like classes and everything like that and stuff. And I noticed that too. I was just like, okay, that's I don't mind, them doing like a unique style and everything. It gives, some of that fresher breath air pretty much and everything like that. But I felt like, with the tutorial that they had, they didn't really explain it that well and stuff. But hopefully when this game gets like an open beta or either, this game's full like game and everything, definitely I have to freaking check out Maximilian. That's my go-to person when it comes to like certain game mechanics and everything like that. But yeah, that it was definitely weird, I will say. But it was like, I didn't really mind it that much and everything. That's
I think
just
it's
it,
just getting used to it.
I was getting used to it. It was just I don't know. Like I think definitely they could have probably like you know done the tagging command a bit different compared to like how it is how it was. I don't know. That's just me, but yeah.
I think like to me it's just really weird because like I do like this one feature they added. So if you after you're done with a match, you do actually have a select character order. And because of that, you can choose what position your characters go in. Like they can go in first, second, third. You can change that on the menu. Or before you start a match, you can choose which character you want to go. That, by the way, tagging them in that before the match starts is actually really nice. It actually is pretty nice to do. But I think out of that, I think it's fine. But man, I gotta talk about the fucking presentation for this game. Holy shit, guys. This is probably the most beautiful looking Marvel game I've seen. Probably outside of Rivals, too. Like, whoo! This art style is so fucking beautiful. Like,
Mhm.
the way that the characters like introduce themselves. Also, brownie points for literally adding the KOF 15 announcer. Holy shit, the announcer in this game is fucking great.
Mhm.
The voice acting is really good. By the way, I know a lot of people are going to be like kind of like why the fuck is everything Japanese? It's literally okay, so if you guys don't know, Japanese specific games, they do the Japanese voice acting first for early like projects before they do the English voice acting because it's outside of the country.
Yep.
So they did confirm that English voice acting is on the way. So don't worry about that. It is coming, but for right now they're doing Japanese to at least have something to work with, you know.
Mhm.
So don't worry, it's coming, and I think we're gonna have specific Marvel Rivals characters reprising the roles in this game. Just saying,
Mhm.
but I think the presentation is beautiful. The way that the characters interact with each other, the music. Holy shit, the fucking music is great in this game. Like
Mhm.
Star Lord's, Iron Man's, fucking Storms is great. Miss Marvel, like everything in the music is so good, dude. Oh my gosh. But it's just a beautifully stunning game, and they did the characters right, I will say.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
fun fact, the voice of Star-Lord is the voice of Polar Enough from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and the voice of Storm is the voice of Japanese Cammy from Street
Oh,
Fighter.
oh, you know what? I've actually noticed that. I was all like, "That kind of sounds like the Japanese voice actor for actors for Cammy," and I was like, "Oh
Yep,
shit!" Yeah, yeah, I'm like, I'm
yep,
right.
yep. That you are right. That is the same voice actress.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, "Oh, damn, that's actually pretty crazy." Honestly, I don't really don't mind. Freaking,
I like
honestly,
it.
I like the Japanese voice actors. Honestly, it fits with the theme what they were going with and everything like that and stuff.
I feel like since it's Marvel, though, people are used to like listening to English.
I
Like
just don't.
when I play Marvel Rivals, I always listen to English. Like I always listen to the English voice actors because I just feel like I just like it, you know.
I feel like with it it fits the theme like it fits the theme that they're going
Yeah,
with and everything like anime style Marvel and everything with like their anime style like outfits and everything like that and stuff like
they
freaking
did Doom so fucking well. Holy
oh
shit, his
yeah
voice acting is
definitely
great.
yeah freaking he that honestly that's honestly like my favorite good looking dude like my favorite look for Doom like it just
Oh,
freaking he looks
definitely.
amazing dude and stuff like the freaking fur on the freaking hoodie and everything like that like he looks great he looks freaking awesome dude
You know
but
what's funny? I think don't count me if I might be wrong on this, but Captain America kind of sounds like Ryu, Japanese voice actor. I
hmm,
kid you the fuck not. Or Ken's, either Ken or Ryu's. Cause like every time I literally was playing Captain America and I did like his dive shield, it literally sounded a bit like the Ryu voice actor to me. I was like, I have to look into like the voice acting, but like it sounds similar. It really does. Cap's voice is fucking great, by the way. Miss Marvel's is good. Everybody just does really good in the voice cast, honestly.
hmm.
But but oh yeah, the supers in this game are fucking fantastic to look at, by the way. Holy shit. And then the background stages. I think we only had one stage. I just realized that. We actually only had one stage for the
Yeah, it
entire
was just
beta.
yeah, it was one stage. It was like the New York and stuff. Which I looked at. I was like, damn, like all these. There's some really nice Easter eggs around here and everything.
Daredevil's definitely coming for
Yeah,
sure.
the Nelson Murdoch, attorney at
Thor for
laws,
sure. Thor's statues in the back. You
Yeah,
know,
Thor statue in the
you know
back.
what's actually funny? There
Yeah.
is one Easter egg I noticed in the back. I mean, also the Fantastic Four logos there. So
Oh yeah, the
they're
Baxter
fucking
Building.
coming. They're definitely coming.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
And then there was one in the back that was really funny. The Dazzler. They have a fucking Dazzler
Oh yeah,
poster in the
Dazzler
back.
on the theater. Yeah.
So she probably could be coming too. And I'm like, oh shit. Because if you guys don't know, Dazzler is not really well known by a lot of fucking people. She's a comic specific character, but Angela is coming to Marvel Rivals, so
Yeah,
the
that
way that Mhm.
Dazzler was pretty much just. I guess she was in the X-Men arcade. I know they featured her in the that X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix. Ugh, freaking hated that movie. But honestly, that scene was actually pretty cool and everything like that and stuff. But I mean, it was crazy, they're actually like, oh, also that Guardians of the Galaxy game, Star Lord's room, there is a poster of Dazzler in there as well. Um, like I really now appreciate that they're giving Dazzler love because it's like, dude, they got to give my girl some love and everything like that. Like, Dazzler's a great character.
she's probably going to be playable. I'm calling it now because like
Hmm.
the way that
Bless you.
bless you, yeah. But if you guys haven't noticed, bless you. If you guys haven't noticed, Marvel is really less strict on character picks now. They literally allow the Marvel Rivals devs to pick any specific character they want. And the Tokon devs said that they can pick anybody from their catalog as well. So they have no restriction. So
Hmm.
I'm honestly I'm gonna call it out. I think Dazzler's coming. She's gonna be like
Yeah.
fucking balls to the walls,
Uh,
like absolute crazy pick out of nowhere.
I guess since we're in this topic, I guess
Oh,
we might as
characters,
well
yeah.
bring in characters we think will come, or characters we want in the game, pretty much and stuff.
Where do we start from here
I
actually?
will say for sure, definitely fan favorite wise, Wolverine will definitely come and everything. That
Definitely.
yeah, they're like freaking Wolverine. I want to say probably Venom since they already have Spider-Man in there. So they is like, if you're gonna include Spider-Man, you got to include his, his one of his greatest foes, and that's freaking Venom and everything like that. I want to say to freaking Black Widow, definitely Black Widow. Thor, I'll say Thor as well. Definitely, you gotta, if you're gonna include Captain America and Iron Man, you gotta include the third of that, Trinity. The Avengers Trinity is that, and everything like that
Thor.
and stuff. Yeah.
Thor's
You gotta,
coming.
yeah,
There's no fucking way he's not coming.
yeah. They even have a statue of like the three of them and everything, and like Central Park and everything like that and stuff. So
I yeah, for sure.
Black Panther, I know for sure will
Oh, of
come.
course.
Or yeah, Black Panther. Deadpool, Merc with the mouth,
Dude, look, if they're
obviously.
gonna put Wolverine in this game, look, they gotta put fucking Deadpool in. There's no
Yeah,
way. And Japanese Deadpool would be cool. Also, I hope if we do get Deadpool, we get his voice from the Marvel anime. His voice
yeah,
from the Marvel anime is Dio from JoJo's.
yeah. Hulk, of course, the
Please.
Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk's gonna be there for sure. Like I'm
Scarlet
including
Witch?
Scarlet Witch definitely. I'm talking like fan favorites that I know for sure that they're gonna include.
They
Doctor
gotta put
Strange,
Doctor Strange. They
Doctor
fucking
Strange,
have to.
Doctor Strange, Magneto. I definitely
We
would
said
love
Moon
to
Knight,
see
right?
Magneto. No, not yet. Honestly, that's a character I want, but I feel like that's a character I definitely want. Like I feel like Moon Knight doesn't get talked about a lot because a lot of people make a comparison like, oh, he's just Batman with a white suit and
He's more
everything. Like,
popular
nah,
now because of Rivals
yeah,
in the show for sure.
Rivals and the show pretty much. So I was like, yeah, you got it. Like I feel like now Moon Knight's getting the love he
He's got to
deserves.
get in.
Yeah, he's got to definitely get in and everything. Ant-Man, I know
Daredevil for fucking
Ant
sure.
Ant-Man. I definitely want Ant-Man. I want Daredevil as well and everything like that.
I think he's gonna get in because of the background, so for
Yeah.
sure he's getting in.
Yeah.
Um,
Cyclops. I definitely would love Cyclops. Cyclops
Cyclops
would.
has to.
Yeah. And
A personal one I want is Rogue. I would love Rogue back in a Marvel style game, but I don't know how that's gonna happen.
yeah, yeah.
Captain Marvel, obviously they have to put her in.
Oh yeah, definitely. If they're gonna include Miss Marvel, they gotta include the Captain Marvel.
Magic would be cool, but I'm not so sure if they're gonna do that one. I'm not too certain because I know she just started popularity with Rivals, and also nobody was fucking talking about her with New Mutants. I'm sorry, but like I think she could get in. Nova, fucking please. I would love Nova
There's a
to come
what?
back. So what I was thinking was like, I think Daredevil's definitely coming. Ant-Man would be cool. I would like to see Namor as well. Ultron, Thanos, either of those two would be great.
Oh,
I would love
those are
Ultron.
fan favorites that are definitely gonna show up for sure.
I think we can get a big roster for this game too, since we don't have many right now. We're gonna. That's what I'm wondering though. Is when are we
How
gonna get the
big's
next
the
character
roster?
reveal? Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
how big's the roster is gonna be? Are they gonna go
They're gonna do
full on
DLC for sure.
like yeah, they're gonna do DLC, but it's like okay, how many characters are you going to include in this? Like, who's going to be the base roster? Who's going to be in the base roster? Is it just the ones that are in the cover, or is there going to include more before the game's released? Again, this game comes out in 2026, so we definitely got a lot of time and stuff. But definitely, there's going to be some DLC characters in for sure, for sure.
There's
Like
two
now,
characters. Oh, what's up?
like I feel like definitely like fan favorites that we've listed, we're definitely gonna get in there and everything like that. Because it's like you got to include Thor, you got to include Hulk, you got to include Wolverine, and everything. You got to include those like Deadpool and freaking Thanos and Ultron and Magneto and
There is
everything
a
like that.
few that
Like
I really want.
you got to include those fan favorites and everything. But now we're talking characters that we definitely would love to see. Like if not base, but definitely like DLC.
Vision is one on my radar. I would like Vision to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Shang-Chi or
Ooh.
Iron Fist would be
Oh yeah.
interesting ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two, I really want to see. Oh my gosh. Put okay, well, yeah, fan favorites I forgot to mention. They're all four Fantastic Four characters.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't,
Fucking please.
yes.
They gotta put a look. We Marvel versus Capcom fans have been waiting so long for Fantastic Four because of fucking Fox taking the rights and shit that we weren't able to do it. But now we need Fantastic Four, dude. We
Hmm.
need the four family in a fucking fighting game, and I think they're gonna put all four of them in. I literally think we're gonna get Invisible Woman for sure. We're gonna get Torch, and also they're all in Rivals too, so it definitely adds to that as well. They are so popular, dude. I could not see why they wouldn't add all four of them.
Yeah.
And another one I want to see for fucking sure, Blade. Holy shit, Blade would be so fucking cool in a fighting game, dude. Like the fact that how cool he is in Rivals, they should do it for fucking they should do it for Tokon for sure. I think Blade would just fit really well in a fighting game setting, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the one I
Um.
really want, because this is one
Mhm.
of my favorite characters, thanks to Rivals and because of the Captain America trilogy. If we're getting Captain America, please put Bucky in the game.
Oh yeah,
Please
definitely.
fucking put Bucky. I hope he gets it. I don't know if he's like a for sure, but since the launch of Rivals and how crazy people have been with Winter Soldier's still a popular character, but I liked him in Infinite. Please fucking put him in Marvel and Tokon, bro. Please. Because
Hmm.
if Cap's design's really cool in this game, imagine what they can do with Bucky and like Tokon, dude.
Yeah,
But those are
definitely.
like the ones I really, really want. But like the one I really want the most out of all of the picks is definitely Bucky. Like I think
Yeah,
Winter Soldier's like my most requested character right now.
yeah. Um. Definitely some, Marvel's Capcom veterans that I would like definitely love to see. Cyclops.
For sure.
Really definitely love to see Cyclops. Freaking Cyclops is my guy. That's a lot of people are
Optic
always
Blast.
are always team Wolverine, but I love Cyclops. Cyclops is my favorite X-Men and everything like that. I would definitely love to see freaking Doctor Strange. I would definitely like to see make Captain Marvel come back and everything. I did definitely like playing as her in Marvel Infinite and everything like that. So definitely like I feel like that one definitely like another like fan favorite that could probably get in as well. And stuff. Um Another character that I definitely want, the Punisher. I would definitely love to
For
see the
sure.
Punisher.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I would definitely love the Punisher to, be in it. If we're gonna include Guardians of the Galaxy, Gamora or
Same.
Drax,
Yep. Yep.
and I think for sure.
Rocket.
Rocket was gonna probably get in. Definitely Groot and everything, but I'd definitely love to see like all four of them and stuff. If not, maybe just like, Gamora definitely. Let me see what else. I think in terms of Inhumans, would definitely like to see Black Bolt, join and everything. Like if we're gonna go like, based on different like, freaking team and Marvel teams and everything like that, definitely want to see like Black Bolt in terms of Inhumans, and stuff. Um, I'm trying to also think. Loki. Loki's another good one. I would definitely, probably could get in immediately. Who knows? And stuff. But and definitely War Machine. Like you gotta if you include Iron Man, you gotta include War Machine too.
I'm just hoping that this roster is really good because I feel like I just hope they don't do like what 2XKO has been doing, where they've taken a very long time to reveal a character. I feel like if there's like another state of play or like a really I'm gonna call it actually. I think Tokyo Game Show is when we're gonna get the next character reveal for Tokon
Hmm.
because like
Okay.
that's a really big event. Like Tokyo Game Show for Japan is like is like basically like E3 for us. Well, I mean E3 is no longer a thing, but that is their E3 basically.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping the roster is really good. Also, I know the music is going to be so good in this game. If the soundtrack from what I've been hearing has been really good, holy shit, this music, this game's going to cook. I'm actually wondering though, are they going to have an arcade? They'll have an arcade mode, but I'm wondering, are they going to do a story mode for it?
Wait. Did any of the other art games had story modes?
They did, but the way that Guilty Gear does it is it's like a movie. It's literally like a whole animated movie. But they do have an arcade mode where they do like some cutscenes, but it wasn't really the emphasis. Arc System does story modes a little bit different than like others. Dragon Ball Fighters had a whole on story mode though, so hey, maybe Tokon will. You never know.
Yeah, definitely. But yep. Overall, closing thoughts. From the beta, definitely could have probably been a bit better, but overall the gameplay, everything about the game was fun. Had a really great time, playing for the time that I had and everything like that. And stuff. Definitely looking forward to it. I mean, forward to see what characters get on the base roster and what, when they do DLC and everything like that. What are your closing thoughts?
It's probably the most anticipated game I have for 2026, dude. Unless there's like FF7 Remake Part 3 or something like that, but which I don't think is going to happen. This game is probably going to be my most anticipated game other than like Tides of Annihilation. So I'm just excited. I'm just glad we're getting a new Marvel fighting game because I know a lot of Marvel versus Capcom fans right now. They are very hungry, and I know we've been hungry for years. So the fact that we're getting something like Tokon, like Marvel fighting game that's fitting that itch is really good. I still look. I will say this: Marvel versus Capcom is still my baby, and I still hope that there is a new Marvel versus Capcom game. I would love both of these games to coincide if we do have another one. If we do get another one, that'd be great. But I definitely think Tokon is probably going to take the spotlight for a while before we get another Marvel versus Capcom game.
Mm-hmm.
So this is. I'm just hoping that we do get another Marvel versus Capcom game after this. I feel like this is gonna fit that itch, but I'm all for just. I think the fact that we're getting a Marvel fighting game that's just Marvel characters, honestly, is just fucking insane because we've never had a vanilla Marvel fighting game like this before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. I hope a lot of the casual crowd does like it though, because I know not everybody's into the whole anime aesthetic. I know mostly people. Okay, nowadays mostly people in America like anime now. Like, let me tell you, I think this game's gonna fucking sell well. I literally is. I think a bunch of the Marvel Rivals crowd would probably buy this shit too, because I know that game's been popping off as well.
Yeah.
So I think this game's gonna sell well. I don't think it's gonna like. It's definitely not gonna like sell poorly. It's definitely gonna sell well for sure.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Overall, yeah. Freaking, I feel like, yeah, it'll definitely sell well and everything. And stuff. Definitely, Marvel Rivals will probably transition to this game and everything. And stuff. With the auto combos, I feel like definitely, it'll do well with casual players and stuff.
We are
and
really
everything.
witnessing a Marvel video games renaissance, though, when you think about it, because
Yeah.
like Rivals has done. By the way, at the time of this recording, Marvel Rivals' player base is super fucking big right now, and that game has been super successful. And we are about to reach season 4 with Daredevil and Angela. So Tokon is probably going to do the same thing too. Also, for the roster, real quick, I think we're going to get picks that are like unexpected as shit,
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
for sure.
But yeah. But yeah. Definitely can't wait. Can't hopefully there's a open beta, for everyone to try it out and for me to like, go back and playing the game and stuff like that. We got a long time for this game, so we'll see what characters get in, what they introduce and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, so this game won't come out for a while, so who knows when we'll get more news about it. But yeah, we'll definitely keep a lookout for sure. And
Let's just hope
stuff.
we get another character reveal soon,
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
they're gonna have to fit that itch.
Oh yeah, definitely. They gotta like, like do something soon because it's like freaking now with this beta, it's all like, freaking we gotta, have an update on what's going on and everything. So yeah. But overall, Marvel took on fun game and everything. The beta, the whole setup and everything could have been different and everything could have been a bit better. But overall, gameplay wise, it was really great and stuff, and we had a fun time. But yeah. But anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and end it off here. Hopefully, you enjoyed this discussion and everything like that. And with that, this has been Mr. Pons X
And your friendly neighborhood ghost man.
saying good night, good morning, good day, whatever times are watching this cat podcast. And definitely check out our individual channels, not only me and Ghostman, but everyone else in Planet X and everything. And yep, we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, everyone, laters.
See you later, y'all.